Hello, we're back. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today is Saturday, June 17th. The year is flying by. June 17th, episode number 40. Again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what happens on Dear Father Al, you send to me your daily problems about life, about love, relationships, whatever your issues may be. Please consider sending them to me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. And what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. You can contact me 24 hours a day. The telephone number you can reach me is area code 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. You can also send an email to me. The email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. Again, contactfatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al. In the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less, and then again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click the subscribe button. If this is the first time that you've tuned in to the show, what I do is I take information, the problems that people send to me, whether it's in person, email, call, voicemail, whatever. I take them, jot them all down, and then reply on the show with a common sense solution. If by chance, if you're experiencing something similar to what I'm talking about, go ahead and add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. I appreciate each and every one of you who have tuned into the show from the time we started to current what we're doing now. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy. Hi, Nancy. So Nancy says, hi, Father Al. Hey, Nancy. Love you, smooches, smooches. All right, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, with an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. Take my advice and live a better life. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the letter I received last week. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, I would like your opinion on a unique experience. Recently, I had a blind date with a divorcee arranged through a mutual friend. As I was taking her home after an evening of wining, dining, and dancing, she informed me that I would have to pay for her babysitter. I felt justified in not paying the sitter, but she didn't see it my way. Imagine that. She said that if I was to have the pleasure of her company, I should be prepared to cover all, A-L-L, all expenses. I finally agreed to pay half the sitter's fee, but I was not happy. Do you think my companion's demand was proper? Signed, Blind to Dating. All right, Blind to Dating. I will reply back to you in a sec. So if by chance, if those of you who are out there, if you have children, if you dated someone with children, the person that did not have the children, did that person have to pay? If you had children, did you insist the other person to pay half the sitter's fee? Hey, let me know. This was new to me, so let me know. Add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you who have tuned into the broadcast from the time we started to current, and I love each and every one of you. So again, so far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy. Hey, Nancy. So this is the response I have for blind to dating. All right. Dear blind to dating. No, her demand was not proper, but neither was your haggling with her over the few dollars it must have cost to pay the sitter. What you should have done was tell your date before the evening started that you were going to take care of the sitter's fee, or the sitting fee. The lady's attitude might have given you good cause to scratch her off your date list, but that in no way should have precluded your acting like a gentleman and not like a penny pincher. Best wishes. So that is what I have for blind to dating. Again, look forward to reading off the responses that people send in to me. So if by chance, if you are experiencing currently a situation like this where you're dating someone, they've got kids, and the person insists you pay for everything, including the sitter's fee or half, add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, to give you a common sense solution to help you move forward in life. Again, take my advice and live a better life. All right, so in the description, you're going to see a few links. The first link you're going to see in the description is Friend of the Father Partner link. And when you click that link, what that will do is that will take you to a PayPal page. And on the PayPal page, you're going to see a few drop-down options. The first set of drop-down options is the Friend of the Father Partner program. The Friend of the Father Partner program, that is a program that we created to help keep the program alive. And when you donate funds to the Friend of the Father Partner program, what we'll do is we'll take your funds and we apply those to purchasing the upgraded version of the software that we're using to stream the show. We're using a software called vMix. vMix is not paying me to say that, but we use a software called vMix. And if you donate to the Friend of the Father Partner program, we'll take your funds and apply those to the vMix software upgrade. And with the upgrade, what that will do is that will allow us to add some more interactivity into the broadcast. It's always nice to have some more interactivity into the broadcast, so that is what we will use the funds donated from the Friend of the Father Partner program. The second link you're going to see in the description is the Living Legacy program. The Living Legacy program, that is a program that we created where we will take mobile devices, laptops, notebooks, Samsung Galaxy Notes. We take those and we refurbish them and then bring them back to factory reset and donate them to senior citizens 65 years and older with no income requirements. So if you're a senior 65 years and older, or if you know a senior 65 years and older that needs a mobile device, hey, we've got a bunch of stuff in the back, and just call me, text me, email, hey, Father Al, I've got a senior that I know, I am a senior, and I would need a mobile device. The reason why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Note, Samsung's not paying me to say that. The reason why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Note is the Samsung Galaxy Note comes with a built-in stylus. Oftentimes the seniors have frail hands and they need assistance navigating with the mobile device, so they can pull out the stylus and navigate that way. So that's the beauty of the Samsung Galaxy Note. We will take the real legacy ones at 4 through 8 models. Keep in mind, those cannot be used as a phone as well as a tablet. Because of the older technology, they can only be used as say a mini tablet. We will take also the more current ones, the 9 and forward. Those can be used as a phone as well as a tablet. Again, we'll take both of them, but please keep that in mind when you donate either or both models to the Living Legacy program. You will also notice in the drop-down options a reference to open and private. Open, that is where we'll tell any and everybody who donated, how much they donated. Private, that is where we will keep who donated. We will keep that confidential. So that is the difference between the two. If you decide to donate financially to the Living Legacy program, what we will do is we will take your funds and we will purchase accessories for the seniors. Sometimes they may have a phone, but they need a case. Sometimes they have a laptop and they need a mouse, external mouse pad, case. So additional accessories that go along with the seniors' existing mobile devices. So that is what we will use your funds for with the Living Legacy program. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you that are out there helping me out. So also, you will see in the description of the show the next link. The next link is the Father Al wish list. And when you click the Father Al wish list, what that will do is that will take you to an Amazon.com page. And on the Amazon.com page, you'll see all kind of cool accessories, golf accessories, cigar accessories, all kind of great stuff. So if I've helped you out, even in some small way, and you want to send some love to me, Father Al, for helping you out, go ahead and click that link. It will take you to an Amazon.com page. You'll see some great stuff. Have it drop shipped to me. Also, people have been donating very fine cigars. This last cigar that I've got is an Asylum 13. Asylum's not paying me to say that. But it's an Asylum 13, and it's been holding up really well. So I'm really pleased with that one. So if you want to donate some cigars to me, call me, text me, send me an email. Go to your favorite cigar website, cigar brick and mortar store, have the cigar or cigars drop shipped to me, but let me know that you're going to be drop shipping them to me. That way when the concierge contacts me downstairs, hey, Father Al, we've got some stuff downstairs, for you. Okay. So that way I'll know, what is in the mail. So that will always help me out. So again, that's how you can donate the very fine cigars to me. So the next link you're going to see in the description is a link to Dropbox, Dropbox. So what I do is I provide common sense solutions to daily problems. However, you may have your own version of, a solution to a problem that I have addressed in the past. So what you can do is you can create your own video up to 60 seconds and, and upload it by clicking that Dropbox link. It'll take you to Dropbox links for you to drop that video or upload that video to Dropbox. I will review it and incorporate it into a future show. So that is the third link you're going to see in the description. I love each and every one of you. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column, broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy. Nancy says, hi, Father Al. Paula says hello and hi. Love you too. Smooches, smooches, smooches. All right, so let's go ahead and roll forward with the second one. Okay, so this letter says, Father Al, The other night, my girlfriend and I dated with another couple. In a while since I did the whole double dating thing. Did one high school prom, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, uh, dining at one of the best restaurants in town. She and I are both light eaters and ordered accordingly. But the other people began eating food like it was their last meal. Bill came to $80, of which our half was no more than 20. Sound like they just had some appetizers or something. Other guy slipped me two $20 bills and said, "Here's my half." I got pissed off. Imagine that. I demanded then and there that he cough up enough money to cover his part of the bill he and his girlfriend had run up. We parted with no love lost, and my girlfriend subsequently complained to me for not having gone along with the 50-50 split. Should I have? Signed, Cheap Eater. All right, Cheap Eater, I will reply back to you shortly. So if by chance, if you had a situation like that, whether you're doing a double dating with another couple and they decide to go crazy or do something like that, or you dated someone and two of you went out, person ordered caviar, lobster and everything, and you just had a brief appetizer, you said you were going to go Dutch, or go half, the person just, dropped a couple of bucks, on you. So, hey, let us know how you were able to handle that situation. Crazy stuff. People do some crazy things that are out there, for a free meal. So, cheaper meal on someone else's dime. So, add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today is Saturday, June 17th, episode number 40. Take my advice and live a better life. So this is what I have for Cheap Eater. All right, Dear Cheap Eater, the whole idea of haggling over a check at dinner is very unappetizing. You could have done one of a few things, either of which is better than ticking off who had what drinks and what desserts. You could have paid the whole tab and told your friend that the next dinner will be on him, or you could have told him you'd settle up later out of earshot of your dates and taking whatever he offered as his end of the bill. If you thought he was taking advantage of you, you should have chalked it up to experience. So, I've had some crazy issues in the past like that. Not exactly like that, but very similar to that. You go out and order something and you just want to do something light. Or if you say, hey, I'm going to order something light, and your date just goes off off the rails and orders some real expensive meal, and you're stuck paying the big bill and you just want to go light. So it's really crazy out there, to say the least. So anywho, add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Next week is Juneteenth. So actually Monday, this coming Monday, folks that do celebrate Juneteenth, it is June 19th, Monday. So for those who celebrate Juneteenth, have a safe and happy Juneteenth. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the next letter that I received. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, I recently met and dated a girl with two other friends of hers using their car. We reached the restaurant where we were to dine. My date decided to leave her new coat in the car, which we didn't bother to lock. When we returned, her brand new coat had been stolen. It turned out to be a $1,000 item, uninsured, and my date said she thought the rest of us were cheapskates since we didn't offer to pay for it. Do you think we were right? Signed, Turncoat. All right, Turncoat, I will reply back to you shortly. So if by chance, if you had a situation out there, you with some friends, new people that you met, and something was lost, and all of you were together, and you, I guess, assumed each of you were looking out for each other's items, something gets lost, did you insist the others pay for the replacement of the lost item or not? Let me know. Add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, to provide a common sense solution to you. Take my advice and live a better life. So this is what I have for Turncoat. Turncoat. Yes, though it is unfortunate you did not lock the car, even that would have not guaranteed the coat's safety. Possession of a valuable article carries responsibilities in which your date was negligent. She was remiss in not having the coat insured, and certainly she could have taken it with her and checked it at the restaurant. The fault was hers, not yours, and the fact that it was someone else's car does not affect the matter. You did not mention whether other articles were stolen, nor was there major damage to the vehicle. For all you know, this could have been a plot of hers. Work with me. This could have been a plot of hers, and potentially with her friends to bleed more money out of you. Work with me on this one. Insist on not taking your car to an event, especially if they know, hey, you've got a nice little lump of money and you can afford, to drop a couple of extra bucks. Insist on you not taking your car to an event. The driver leaves car unlocked, so there is no damage to the car. Conveniently leave a high value item in plain view. Return later and claim it was stolen and insist you help pay for the loss. Sounds suspicious to me. So if by chance if you experience something similar to that, go ahead and add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click that subscribe button. Our social media handle, again, is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Again, love each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and roll forward and read the last one. We may run it a bit short today. No harm, no foul. So let's let's go ahead and roll forward with the last one that I've got. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, I have been happily married for 10 years. Good. Okay. I've been happily married for 10 years. My husband and I have always enjoyed an open sex life. And until lately, he has had no desire for any other woman. Recently, however, while he was visiting my girlfriend, I went to the store for beer and was gone for about 10 minutes and left them alone. I knew my husband wanted to have sex with her, but he had told me he wanted me there to have a threesome. I really didn't want to share him with anyone else, but I figured that would get it out of his system. I got back from the store to find them in bed together. They said they were sorry, and I said it was all right. In the meantime, her neighbor came over, and we were all kind of excited by then, so clothes started flying off, and we all jumped in bed together. I wanted to enjoy myself, but was kind of jealous. I spent most of the evening watching my husband. They were really enjoying themselves, but I could tell it was only lust. There was no feeling involved. It was all over. My husband and I went home. We talked, cried, and made love. Since then, we've been closer than ever. Our sex life is better, too. He is the best man I have ever had in bed. My friend thought so also. I know he has always been straight with me, so I am happy. I think he's got it out of his system. What do you think? Signed, Second Thoughts. All right, Second Thoughts. I will reply back to you next week. So if by chance, if you are familiar with the situation, like that, you know couples with an open relationship, you're in an open relationship, and you've experienced something similar to that, add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. We've got about a minute or so, a little over a minute or so left in the broadcast, and I will read your responses as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope, friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. Again, if by chance, if you have an answer or resolution, suggestion for a problem that I have addressed in the past and you want to create your own little video, like 60-second video or less, go ahead and create the video, find the link in the description, the third link in the description, upload your video to Dropbox. I will review it and incorporate it into the show, one of the shows in the future. Love each and every one of you. So far live, I've got Nancy and I've got Paula. Love you too, love you too, love you too. Smooches, smooches, smooches. Again, Juneteenth is Monday. So for those of you who do celebrate Juneteenth, have a safe and happy Juneteenth. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column, broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And until next week, go in peace.